What is going on, you lunatics? Guys, we're going to talk about that crazy guy that was able to run around in his underwear on the L1 team. Jacob, whatever his name is. It's, the guy that looked at BitBoy Crypto and said, yeah, that's the look, baby. That's the one I'm going for. That guy. We're going to talk about that guy for just a second. Then we're going to look at the price action. We've broken down the price structure. So we're going to see, what does it look like now? And then we're going to ask the question, how long is it really going to take to get to a penny? It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast.
All right, guys, price structure here. We've seen that breakdown over here. We saw get back into the channel, and I'm, that we would kind of stay and that we would continue to use this line as support. But we've had a breakdown in the structure. The markets have not been kind. Now, listen, the Bitcoin, it continues to move. The Bitcoin continues to impress by moving slightly sideways and consolidating, but in a sort of upward fashion that gives you the idea that it's going to continue moving. But we've also seen an enormous breakdown in the structure of the Ethereum as well. So, and that's tying in more here to Luna Classic. The recovery has not been as drastic. Now, if there was a drastic recovery, then we would be right back in this channel and it would just be a wider opening. So all of these lines, I know they don't make sense to you. We still haven't broken over that 200 EMA, which would be incredible. And that's what I was hoping would happen. As you can see, like right around here, I was hoping that we would be breaking that resistance right there and we'd be getting over 19. That would have given us much more headway into creating this big pump, right? But we're not there. The market broke down. We are still using 16.8 as resistance right here or support at this point. And you can see here, we've done it just a couple of times already. And again, you can see we really want to be into this little line right here. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see a breakdown again, getting into this bottom line right here. This is a long-term sort of channel. As you can see over here, this goes back into 2022. And we've kind of followed along with it, touching it every once in a while. Now, here's the thing. A month from now, if we were looking at it a month from now and we broke into that channel, we're at 18, right? So the sentiment is building up to a nice big move. We just haven't gotten there yet. And part of that is because we didn't get any announcements. Now, one of the things that we did get is we got this, I guess we want to call him BitBoy Crypto, that Jacob, the guy he's got his own validator, cries a lot, blames everybody else, but he's been attacking all nodes. And of course, listen, all nodes does represent a bit of centralization in the ecosystem. So let's not belie that. But at the same time, it was a necessary evil that he didn't have a problem with until he had a validator node up and wanted your profit in order to pay himself, who's already making $13,000 a month as an L1 programmer. However, it was discovered that he was outsourcing it to a third party. Here's the good part. That third party, they're still with Luna Classic. So we're going to move on from the price structure. I do think that we've got some opportunity to get back in there, but we don't know yet. Now, again, trading swap has done TFM web app. You can do it over there. Governance proposal. This is these are the things right here. Aptos airdrop. That's just a BS thing. Cease payment to Jacob Kadikian. There's plenty of these that are already out there today. And you can see there's just a lot of people here that are just kind of ignoring this one. Because first of all, it's rude. Secondly, I think he left already, so there's no reason to even vote. But 301725 in the overall 81 million in market volume, not great, but we're still at $1 billion market cap. So there's that. 2211 on the Terra Classic. That's just basically a little bit over 2 cents. Starting to move up in volume, but not really in market cap. Basically staying even. Listen. At some point, there's going to be an announcement of a repay. We're just not there yet. But when we get there, it's going to be fantastic, right? But we just haven't reached that spot. So if that's the case, then the question becomes, coming back over here, what's it going to take to get to 1 penny? And the question right now is, how much further do you need to go? And basically, we're looking at a little bit under 100x. We're looking at about 80x from where we are right now. 80x from where we are right now would put us at 1 penny. So how do we get to 80x? Well, let's take a quick look, if you will, and humor me here. If we go to the overall market cap. So what we're going to do to figure this out, we're going to look at this overall market cap, and we're really running around $1 billion. What does the overall crypto market look like? 1.05 trillion right now. That's a little bit down from 2 days ago, not fully recovered yet, but the volume continues to increase, and we are seeing capital inflows come in. What does that mean? Well, when an announcement comes, if we were to, just to give you an example here, if we were to get a 10x on market cap from where we are right now, that would just remove one of these zeros and put us at 1723. Now from there, we would just kind of need a 5x from there in order to get to that next level. So we're not that far away when you start to break it down, right? So I guess it's about a 60x. So anyway, so we need about 60x. Can we get to 60 billion market cap? And the answer to that is absolutely not. At the best, you got to come over here and you got to have a reasonable look at the market cap over the last, let's just do 3 months here and say that the biggest market cap that we've had is 1.76. I do think that there might have been a little bit more market cap at some point. Yeah, there was there we go. All right, so 3.18 billion is the market cap that we got. And you want to, and if you look over here, you can see that that's in September 8th. And that is during the time that Ethereum had already pumped up because of the merge, and then it started to collapse. So what it takes is a 10 billion market cap and then a reduction in the circulating supply. Now you do see here that the circulating supply is now down below 6 trillion. So off of 6.8 trillion, we are now down under. So the situation is improving slowly but surely. So what happens here? In order to get there, we're going to need a repeg. And let's just talk about it. We're going to need a 10x, and then we're going to need a repeg in which around, if we could get a third of the supply reduced, which would create an enormous sense of FOMO. And I'm just being as honest as I can. If we could get a third of the supply reduced, it's still going to leave an expensive token, by the way. But that would give us maybe the impetus to get a 15x on the market cap up to about 15 billion. This is for a short spike. This is not sitting at a 100x, but it would give us the impetus to do that. You never know what'll happen, right? So is it in line right now? I don't think so. I don't think that there's an opportunity to get to a penny as we are right now at any point in a reasonable amount of time that just feels too far away from where we are right now. It doesn't mean that it won't happen. It just means that on this chart, on this road that we're looking at, we can't gauge anything until we know about the circulating supply. 6 trillion tokens, or just under 6 trillion, is still far too much. When we're down to 1 trillion tokens, just to give you an idea here, when we're down to 1 trillion tokens, that will automatically drop a zero just by virtue of the incredibly diminished supply. But we got to get there first. And with that, and then a 10 billion market cap, suddenly a penny looks just super easy. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some development. And it can't happen when you have BitBoy or whatever you want to call him, Shitboy Crypto, whatever. It's not going to happen with this Chad out here crying and whining and creating division among a community that should be listening to the original Terra Rebel L1 developers who got you to this point so far. Okay, we found out the guy's not even programming. He hired somebody to do it. I mean, listen, these guys have been good. Ed Kim has been a star. Zeradar has been a star. So stick with them and stop crying. It's not financial advice. My name's Believes. I'm always right. And you guys, we will see you again tomorrow.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world.